and can anyone see the problem with this picture? Yep, MV sent the wrong tank. So I am back at Pro Italia picking up my bike after MV replaced the tank under warranty, and can anyone see the problem with this picture? Yep, MV sent the wrong tank. My original tank had red logos and satin paint. This has the multicolor MV logo and matte paint. Yeah, that is definitely very, very wrong. No! If you're new to the channel, let me try to get you up to speed. At around 1800 miles, the paint on my F3's gas tank started cracking. I have a couple of videos that go into this problem, but basically the F3's gas tanks are made of plastic and the inside is sprayed with a lining to prevent it from expanding. Unfortunately, ethanol, which is really common in US gas, eats away at this lining, causing some tanks to expand once the engine gets hot, and this tank swell cracks the paint. It's hard to say how common this problem is, but if you check out the MV forums, I am definitely not the only one with this issue. Only MV Agusta really knows how bad the problem is, and they're not talking. Probably because they don't want the same class action lawsuit that Ducati lost when their plastic tanks started cracking. Now, since my bike is still under warranty, MV Agusta agreed to replace the tank. So Pro Italia took some pictures of the tank and sent them to MV, and after almost 2 months, a new replacement tank finally showed up. When they called me to let me know that the tank came in, because it's MV Agusta, I specifically asked, did they send the right tank? And they said yes. But I'm going to take some responsibility here because I shouldn't have believed them. I should have driven to the shop to see for myself. So I paid about $300 out of pocket to get the tank relined by a company that specializes in relining motorcycle tanks because I don't trust that MV Agusta has fixed this problem. The shop got it back, put it on the bike, and then must have realized that they had the wrong tank all along. And that's where we are. Obviously, MV didn't have my F3 specific tank in stock, and they didn't want to go through the effort of painting a new one, so they just pulled something off the shelf that was close, even though they have their own in-house paint shop. Now, I don't even know what to say about this. How much would it cost a company like MV Agusta in paint and labor to spray a correct tank? A few $100, if that? So instead of doing the right thing, they decide to treat me like a 4-year-old and say, you get what you get and you don't get upset. So fucking annoying. I just don't understand these companies. In the age of Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, don't these companies realize that people put them on blast for poor customer service? Now, I know my little YouTube channel is tiny now, but I'm sure some potential MV customer is going to stumble across this video in the future and maybe decide, I don't really want to deal with this kind of crap customer service. This helped me make my decision. I'm just going to go ahead and get a Panigale V2 or RSV4 or R1 or whatever. So to save a few $100, MV is potentially pissing away thousands of dollars more in future bike sales because I have to call them out for this dick move. I just don't understand these companies. So fucking annoying. At this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I guess I could just learn to live with the mismatched logos and mismatched paint. But I just think I'd be so annoyed every time I looked at the bike every day, and I just don't want to feel that way. Annoying. 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 Or I could just pay out of pocket to have correct logos printed and a paint shop correctly respray the tank. 2 not so great options. Well, subscribe if you want to hear how this lousy chapter of my F3 experience ends, and for more MV Agusta fun in the future. And hopefully I will catch you on the next one.